May we all stand for the pledge, please?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right. Madam Clerk, please call the roll, please.
Kathy Altenseed. Here. Nikki Bender.
Here.
Melinda Cook. Joy Sellers.
Here.
Patrick Sellers.
Here.
We have a quorum.
We have a quorum, okay. The first order of business is the approval of minutes for the December 17th, 2018 meeting. I need a motion and a second, please.
Second. Second. Sorry.
Motion by Sellers.
I was
second
waiting
by
for you.
Bender. Let's take a look at the minutes, please. I told you, we got to print off.
I got it, Mike.
No, it's okay.
I got an extra
I
one.
read them already.
I got one right here,
I
Bob.
read them already.
No, this is wrong.
What's wrong?
This should be minutes.
Okay, we need to change that.
Yeah,
Okay,
just so that first word should change.
okay. If you look at your minutes at the top, where we at here, right
In
here.
here?
This should say minutes, not notice. So we see the top part.
Yep.
Thanks a lot, Mike Phillips.
No problem.
Illegal.
Yeah.
Notice of fate. I didn't
Do we
even
need to
notice,
do
I
a-
just started reading the
Something
word.
to
No.
have changed, so we're
this-
good to go?
That's good, that's fine.
Okay.
Mike with the eye.
Are there any, I'm sorry.
No, just when you guys see this, Michael, let me
Michael?
know so I can fix it.
Okay.
My fault, I was looking at the text, not at the title.
I don't have any.
Any questions on the minutes?
I don't have any.
All righty. All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? All right, the motion carries. The next order of business is the approval of bills payable. I need a motion and a second, please.
So moved.
I need a second.
Second.
Which one?
Cook. Yes. Please take a look at the bills payable. Healthy as You is the app that we use for our,
Yeah.
okay.
I got that.
All right, okay. Make sure we got that.
Who's going off this one? No, I'm just joking.
A lot of people have referred to that as a joke before.
That Adobe system is that the new
Mm,
system Maida's using?
No, we get a lot of information in PDF. This Adobe system allow us to take the information and convert it to Word.
Oh,
Adobe Pro software?
Yes.
I have it. It works wonderfully.
so now is that, what, monthly, yearly?
No, that's one time, isn't that, Maida?
Annual.
Yes.
Annual?
Annual?
Well,
Yeah.
oh, okay, I see it now.
I'm sorry, where we at? Yeah, annual.
Yeah, what does DC stand for? Is that
Uh,
for doc?
Yes, I think it's documents. Adobe Pro Documents Annual. Yeah.
But this isn't for making documents?
No, this is for converting from Adobe into, but you can also, I think in that.
Yes.
You can have signatures on it as well, and
It has lots of features that lets you work with documents. You can create PDFs, you can translate PDFs into searchable documents. Sometimes you get I get 25,000 page documents, and I have to use that.
to search
It
for.
comes in as a picture, you can't search it. So when you need to use it, you got to convert it to a text space. That's a program that will let you convert it to a text space.
And this Randwill multiple listing, is that
That's the multiple listing service for the properties that are sold.
oh,
So when realtors put their properties out there online, that's the ones that are sold. in order.
questions on claims and demands? All righty, Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
Okay, Alton C. Aye. Bender.
Aye.
Cook.
Yes.
Sellers. Aye. Sellers.
Aye.
Motion passed.
Motion passes. Okay, the next order of business is the approval of resolution 2019 TR-01, approving use of rubber stamp for the clerk's attestation of payments in absence of the town clerk. I need a motion and a second, please.
So moved.
Second.
All righty, Wesley.
You want me to explain it?
Huh?
You want me to explain it?
Yes, please. Take the floor.
Brief summary. New statute went into effect January 1st, 2019. It was Public Act 100-983. It requires that every time we make a payment from town treasury, the town clerk must sign it. They must attest to the payment. Our town clerk is not always present. She's going to be on vacation. If she's gone, we need some authority to attach. And what we decided to do on the recommendation of the organization, which we call TOY, which stands for Township Officials of Illinois, they recommended we get a rubber stamp with the town clerk's signature thereon, followed by the word attest, A-T-T-E-S-T, and stamp it on the check so the checks and payments can be made in her physical absence. So I drafted a resolution to allow that to occur. Our town clerk has indicated she's agreeable to that, and will sign a consent form, which is attached as Exhibit A to the resolution. And this will last until there's a new town clerk in office.
What does the last page, what does that mean? It says, if my medical condition prevents me from sending such a letter.
As
What is
an,
all that?
as an attorney, as Eric Guberman used to refer to myself, I'm a professional paranoid. I worry about what could go wrong, and I try to plan for that. Suppose the town clerk has a heart attack and she's in the hospital and unable to send notice that, hey, I'm not able to sign, then she's chosen to designate her husband to let us know that she's unable to come in and sign, therefore we can use the stamp. Because under this resolution, we just can't use the stamp whenever we want. She has to notify us that she's unavailable, she's out of town, whatever, and then we can use it. But if she's unable to notify us, if she's in the hospital, then I included a section to authorize her agent, which in this case would be her husband, to notify us, town clerk's unavailable, therefore we can use the stamp.
Just paranoia like you.
Yes.
What if her and her husband were both something, then
Then
you
we-
wouldn't want to use someone from township, or you can't?
We would figure that her husband would be the first person to know if she is in the hospital.
No, I'm saying, what if both of them
Right.
were in I'm not saying.
Bad
but
car accident?
Bad correction,
Neither
sure.
one of them were.
But common sense would have to come in, then Pat would
Yeah,
have to be.
right.
Okay.
Then I would
Okay.
give
No, I was just-
then I
I was
would
just-
give a legal opinion based upon that notification,
Oh, okay.
that we would have the authority that she'd be medically unable to. I
Okay.
can't imagine anybody checking, but that's an excellent question. I
Okay,
actually
yeah.
didn't think about that.
Okay.
But I
was
tried
just
not to,
wondering, 'cause I'm-
try not to
When
make
two
the
paranoids
resolutions
work together.
18 pages long.
Yes. No, I was just wondering why it jumped to her husband versus,
Just because I just figured that would, and she agreed with me, that would be the
And
most
he would be
likely
the
person
first
to
one that
know.
would know
okay,
if something happened to me anyway. So,
okay.
Got attacked by a rabid dog or something?
Just wondering.
what'd you say?
Got attacked by a rabid dog judging a dog show?
That's terrible.
Okay.
So are there any questions?
Is this a roll call vote, Mike?
No, this can be done by voice vote.
Okay.
Either way, whatever you want to do it.
Well, all in favor? Aye. Any opposed? All righty. Motion carries. Okay, the next order of business is supervisor's report. What I have here, let me find it. I have the criteria that we're going to use for the emergency assistance for the seniors and disabled. We talked about it last meeting. I have a copy of the criteria that we plan to use. Now, I have a copy of it, but the attorney has to give his blessing.
Attorney has sent you an email late today about it.
Okay. Attorney has
You got
to
one?
send his- Attorney has to send
So
his,
this is a draft, is what you're saying?
well, until the attorney gives us the okay.
The wording may change, but the substance won't
Right.
change. My only comments to you in the revision was how we word it,
Okay.
not any substantive change.
Okay.
I just have one question.
Yes.
How did you come up with 55 years of older?
Well, what we did was we followed the example of Rockford Township. They have theirs already set up and in place and going. So we just kind of, instead of trying to reinvent the wheel, we just use what they already have that they've been using. So they use 55 and we use 55. We want us to,
Okay, I just wondered, I was like,
Mike?
What I was thinking about, your first year you're doing this, you have no idea how much
Right.
is gonna come in.
Right.
So if it would be open to anyone, you may be flooded with requests. Whereas
no, I
going,
don't mind
But this-
the having an age. I just wanted to know.
How'd you come up with the number?
What made them do
55?
55? You know, usually it's 60 or
right,
whatever.
this is usually, this is kind of like a pilot program
Yeah.
this year to see how it works.
Okay.
If it needs to change next year, you can
Right.
change it.
Oh, okay.
Well, what's that organization that when seniors become 55, you start getting benefits?
AARP?
AARP. That's
50.
their 50, it was 55.
Well, no, it's always been 50.
Oh, well, man, I was out
And
a long time ago.
IMRF, you
I
can
don't know
start
what
drawing your
IMRF.
pension
Yes,
at
you can.
55.
Yes, you can.
So the only people that can get these are adults who are disabled or a veteran?
No.
Those are ors, not
Yeah, those
ands.
are ors, not ands.
Gotta be a resident and, you gotta be 55 or older, or disabled, or veteran.
Yeah,
Right.
that's,
If you are. if
okay,
you're
you
not
can be
receiving-
55 years or older and need it and still get it, even
Yes.
though they're not disabled or they're not a
Right.
veteran.
Yes.
See,
Correct.
that's why I was questioning that.
And is it
I
based
just
on their
thought
income?
55
Yes.
is
Is it
kind
based
of
on
young.
income?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, I just thought 55.
I'm fine with the 55 because a lot of people are going to that 55.
Well, what you got for me, Nick?
It sounds like you have to meet all of these.
No, you have to be
Five
this way.
things.
You have to be a resident and either 55 or disabled or a veteran.
Maybe you could say
But
need.
if
And
veterans
there
are
must be
receiving
disconnect
help
status.
from other agencies,
Right, then
they
no.
don't qualify.
Qualify.
So there's no qualifications, and I come down here and I can get it.
Is
I'm
there
over
income
55.
guidelines?
Yeah,
You're-
oh, I
there's
think
an
What's
it's
the
income.
income tax?
Oh, the
What's-
income,
Yeah, I
we
can
didn't
get
add
it
it.
too.
Wait a minute, we need to add
I'll
the
be
income
first in
line.
line.
There's income levels in the
I'll push you
paperwork
out the
too.
way.
What I'll do is,
Me and you will
we
sit on the
just
steps.
need to add the income level.
Like they do at State Center. or what.
Yeah,
Need to add the income levels.
What did you say?
Need to add the income level.
yeah, if there's not an
That's
income
why
level
I was
there.
kinda-
It's in the
but I
larger
guess I didn't
packet that
think
I
that
got.
far
Yep, it's in the
out.
larger
I just
packet.
This is just a
55,
face
this
sheet.
should work in.
Right, but
So what's the income levels?
You can
They
explain
didn't
that.
have an income level at Rockford?
well, yes, we have a larger.
Here's the original one you sent me. I'm sorry, I don't want to confuse you.
Okay.
I guess that's what the question was, when I
All
asked
right.
55, but.
So here we go. For a size of actual unit, standard of need, net and payment level. Hold on, just give me 1 second here.
So why wouldn't you go do a budget the same way you would do a budget on any other
We are.
client that would come in?
We will. We'll do a budget. So you can tell us what your income is. You can do all this stuff, but we're gonna see for ourselves before we give you any assistance. Hold on a second.
So will this be every month you pay them?
No.
It's a one-time fee?
It's one time for.
Once per year,
Once
a
per
12
year.
year, 12 months
I'll
thing.
push you out the way again. If you-
Yeah.
No.
Is there a max amount?
As far as, yeah, what that we're gonna give,
Yeah.
the max amount that we're gonna give is gonna be what we give for our general assistance. 245.
45?
Uh-huh. That's the max amount.
Okay.
Because, so if you come in to us and your water bill is $1,500, $245 is not gonna help you.
No.
So, we
And how
have
did you
to.
let your bill get that high?
Exactly. So when we do
It's not
this,
that hard in
and we
Freeport.
are, we met with the water department, we're gonna look at payment history too. If you haven't paid your bill in God knows how long, but you have some income coming in, and you haven't even put anything on this bill, then, you know, we have to look at that as well. There's a lot of things that we're gonna look at.
That's how we
So
do
do
it
you
with
think that
lawsuits.
that should be, under, if you meet the
Income.
following, it should be, maybe you should list, so then you don't have all these people coming in with, and you gotta answer all these questions. If it's already down there, hey, if I ain't paid my bill in 3 months or 6 months, ain't no need in me going down
Or
there.
even made an attempt to pay something
Right.
on it.
Yeah.
Because I know
Some
some
sort of
seniors and
arrangement.
that pay so much a month, and then in the summertime, it's not like they catch up or something, you know?
Right. But I'm just.
As
yeah, I
long
think-
as they're
I think we
trying
had
to
a
do.
list of the things that.
Because once the word gets out, they're gonna flood this office.
That you're steady explaining, you're
Right.
steady explaining.
Yeah.
If they see it and they can read it, well, ain't no need of me going down. Because at 55, I was ready to come down.
What
Yeah,
I'm-
me too.
What I'm gonna
But they're
do
gonna go
is,
by your income and your
See,
household.
it didn't say
I have
that
to
on
get
there.
this, this is just a, this, here is the
I
packet
know,
that we'll send to
I
you
know
guys.
that, I'm just saying.
We were hoping you didn't have an income.
Right. You gave a rough draft, so we helping you with the rough
Well,
draft.
I appreciate it. God, where is it at? We have a standard of
What the poverty
need.
level is.
It's not added in here, Mike. I gotta get it in here. I gotta get it in here.
How did you miss that, Michael?
I don't know, I've
No, he didn't miss that. We did.
Oh.
We got it, but we didn't add it to
You know, Mike was-
this.
Oh,
Is the top qualifier, a resident of Freeport Township for 6 months, is that like that and the last?
Yes.
thing?
Yep, that and
the
the.
first and the last one appear to be mandatory.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's one of the middle three, either over 55
Right.
and a veteran or disabled.
And what I made sure of, you're not going to say, listen, my water bill is being turned off, or let's say the water bill is in my son's name and it's being turned off, so no, I can't help you. It has to be in your name if you're living there. And this is not for landlords either.
No.
So don't come down with this, or this person's getting their water cut off. If the water in your name and you're the landlord, then we can't help. So the water has to be in the person's name that's living there.
Okay, can I ask a question?
Yes.
So what if a landlord comes down and it's in my name and I've left and they need it paid, would you still pay that? or not?
And you left?
Yeah.
And it's in
You know, I mean, it's in my name.
the landlord's name?
No, it's in my name.
Then no.
Oh, the landlord is responsible?
Yes.
Okay.
You
Just
need to take them to
making
court because we're not paying for it. Now, if that person comes down and they're living there and it's in the lease that the water is in their responsibility and the water's in their name, then we'll help with the water
So do
bill.
you wanna say must be living at residence? You know, they must be living at that residence?
Yeah, we could do that too.
Because I could have a water bill in my sister's name. I don't live there, but she's using my name to get a water bill going.
That's what people do.
Right.
And I'm gonna tell you something else. You're right, because what we don't want people doing is moving out of a place, leaving a water bill. They don't wanna move in someplace else. Well, can you pay my water bill while you live in this place? No, that's the place I lived at before. No, it's where you're currently living at.
Right.
So if you got a former water bill, you need to
Yeah.
pay that.
Yeah.
Well, but sometimes, I don't know.
And you can't
The
do,
transient, like, sometimes you have to.
We have a lot of them.
Yeah, I
There
understand.
would
and
be
you
lots
can't
of
do
them.
deposits
Yeah, so I understand,
on
but
utilities, can ya?
what we're gonna have, people running a bill up somewhere,
Right. And just leaving.
and then getting evicted or moving out,
Yeah.
and then coming down to us to get the bill paid before they move to another place.
Right.
Because sometimes the other place won't take them with that kind of a background.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, and the
Yeah.
water department will
Won't hook
charge
them
a
up.
huge.
So it must be
Deposit.
living at residence.
Mm-hmm. Mike? I hear you breathing pretty heavily over here, man. It's something that,
No,
okay. I hear you breathing pretty heavily over here. Okay. What else?
Can I ask this?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you have a veteran.
Mm-hmm.
Say I don't know how long it takes for maybe a disabled person or a veteran to get the agency to help them. Excuse me if I'm talking loud, I got an ear
That's
infection
fine, that's
and
fine,
I
that's
can't
fine.
hardly
No, we can hear you, that's good.
We can always
So-
hear you, Joy.
So I'm wondering, is there a way, like say for instance, the veteran, they'll pay it, but they can't pay it until such and such. Is there a way that we could pay it and then they reimburse us or no? Do you think?
Like Social
They
Security
won't do
does.
that?
That'd be
Yeah.
too much.
Well, will the water bill, will the water company help them with that in some assistance?
Yes,
in some
well,
kind of way?
like with us, let's say the person's come, they have a disconnection notice, and it's gonna be disconnected today. If we send over a promise of payment that we're gonna pay, they won't turn it off.
Okay,
We've already
okay,
talked to the water
okay,
department about that.
okay,
They said
that's
that
good.
they will honor that, which they've done it with us before. So yeah, so if there's a period in between time, they will.
Okay, that's good. I was just wondering with, those, is there a way that they can hold on until the money comes? Okay.
Cause I got a feeling that there's gonna be a lot of water being turned off here pretty soon.
Oh, yeah.
A lot
It's a shame.
of it.
It's a real shame.
But I thought you can't live in a home without the water turned off. Can you?
No,
Nope, then they have.
Oh, you can?
No.
It's supposed to be
What-
the
uninhabitable.
water has to be on.
The
Yeah,
water has to be
There
on.
has to be water on.
So,
But
Because,
people do live in
because
homes
I know that.
honestly,
without their
if I'm not
water.
mistaken, it's supposed to be condemned if the water is off.
Used to be.
How's the government gonna know? I mean, like the health departments, they don't, my understanding is they don't go around and inspect
Right.
to see if houses have water.
No, people turn them in.
But now, wouldn't the water department know when they don't have any water?
They would.
yeah,
They
That-
should know.
That should be so we got a communication breakdown
right.
here. Okay, well, I guess we can't
Yeah,
fix
'cause
all
there's
the
a-
world's problems.
A minimum amount for every resident.
Well, you remember the famous case out of the 60 Minutes covered in Rockford about the people in Polo, the city of Polo shut off the water to a house who had a disabled child that had to have water to live. And that showed up on 60 Minutes.
Oh, wow.
So, I mean, do municipalities turn off water even under dangerous circumstances? Yes, they do.
I would know, remember when I first moved out to Norwood, Bob Kimes owned it. And he was having a fight with the city about the water because they were supposed to pay for the water when we bought those homes out there. And I had to go before the city council and say, you can't, you've got all these people out there, you got your beef with him, you take up with him, but don't shut off our water
Right.
because we all need that water. And they didn't turn it off because that is, you're putting a lot of people in harm's way, and a lot of people that lived out there were elderly. So I remember that vividly.
Oh, wow. This is a sad little situation, isn't it?
Yeah. Yes, it is. We get at least 10 to 15 calls a week for
Wow.
assistance with water bills. Yeah. So what I'll do is get everything revamped and all this good stuff. Add the income
I got another
on.
question.
Okay, Joy, you're killing me.
I know.
Go ahead.
It just hit me. Okay, this 245 won't be plus what they get from township. They get a one extra 245 to help with a water bill.
No.
No,
That's not how it works.
If they get general assistance, you're not eligible
eligible.
for emergency assistance.
Right.
Right, just like you said earlier,
If
if they're
you're
getting
getting
some other
GA.
services,
Yeah.
then this would,
So
these are for
if
people
you are a
that don't.
resident, no, I'm saying a resident of Freeport Township for 6 months, you can get help to get your water bill.
Yes, but if you're a client of Freeport Township already,
That puts you over.
we don't give you extra 245.
No, see,
No.
that's what I thought.
Yeah,
You would get it one time, you'll help somebody with their water bill.
And how long has it been since we've done
Well,
emergency assistance? Since
kinda
9/11?
think of one time, because 245 really ain't no whole lot. of
For our
money.
clients?
Yeah,
But they get $245 every month.
right.
No.
But that 245 has to pay.
Joy,
What?
you cannot be eligible for general assistance and emergency assistance.
Wonder-
It's one or the other. You can't.
It-
No.
When you see the packet, it says right in there that
Right.
if you're receiving other type of benefits, you're not eligible for emergency assistance.
I know.
This
I
is
know.
just an emergency, real emergency thing.
Yes.
Because there's other places in Freeport that are helping with water bills.
Oh, okay.
And I've called and talked to them.
Oh, okay. So are they doing a one?
But they're all, one time a year.
It's one time a year.
That's why they move
Boy, I
around.
wonder if they got 12 places. 12 agencies.
Not quite that many.
Every month.
Yeah, or 6, yeah, that'd be great too. Okay, I thought that's what it was, a
Yeah.
resident of Freeport Township. So that's what I
No,
thought.
except for our
Freeport
client.
Township, but you're talking about Freeport
Right,
Township.
right.
Okay, see, that can be a mix-up too.
That could be a mix-up. I
We're
gotta
gonna
check
get a
that too.
revamped version of this?
Yep,
Yeah.
yep. I'll get you guys,
Very much
matter of
so.
fact, we'll get you guys the entire
It'll
packet.
be worded in such a way that you won't have any.
Much longer.
Oh, yeah, it'll be the entire
Much longer.
packet once, draft 2.
Have to-
Yeah,
So
Mike
really,
sent me
it's a
draft 2.
resident of Freeport.
Right. Okay, now, client count. We have 23 clients, 5 terminations, and 4 pending. All right,
Nikki has to sign that.
okay. All right. The next order of business is the assessor's report.
I have nothing to report.
Nothing to report, okay. Well, the next order of business is the trustees' report. When-
I'm just gonna say that before you leave, there's a page on this resolution you have to sign, so don't leave until you do that.
Trustees, anything? Okay, next order of business is public comments. Any public comments? Any other business coming before the town?
The only thing I wanna say is I'll be gone at the next meeting. I will be on a cruise, so I will be,
Oh, thanks, Bob.
will not be available. If you need to get a hold of me, do it through my Facebook messaging because, I won't have any access to
What about your
email.
satellite phone?
I don't have one. I'm not rich like you.
I don't have one either. I'll ask, could I borrow it?
Anyway, and if we should get any FOIA, anything, just let Mike know.
I don't have access to Facebook.
Yes, you do. Well, then just friend me, that's what everybody else does.
Call me, I can get it to
You can
her.
message anyone if, but
I
you might
wouldn't
not see it that easily. You gotta check your
Okay,
requests.
but I will be back the 25th of January.
With a tan?
I sure hope so.
Okay. All right, if there's no, then I'll entertain a motion to adjourn till January 22nd, 2019.
Now, the 22nd, I believe, is a Tuesday.
It's on a Tuesday.
Oh, because
That's right.
of
Martin Luther King
King Day.
All right.
Thank you.
Okay, so Sellers made it, is Bender seconded?
Anybody second?
Second.
Second.
No, whoever.
All right.
All in
Okay.
favor?
Aye.
Any opposed?
Aye.
Meeting is adjourned.